everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Is that good? I'm reading tonight. I'm so happy to be here. I love this book to pieces. And I said to Fenella, now you have to read at your launch. And she just went, oh no, I can't do that. And I said, yes, you have to read, but you can't do it apologetically. Hence, I'm here to read. This is one of the anthropological missions in this book. This is a piece called Trapped in the Boutique. It was always going to be a risky expedition. 4 women of a certain age on a weekend away with the heat wave that ruled out the long bushwalk we had planned. Beckoning instead was a row of air-conditioned boutiques we could stroll to, carrying hats and water and the usual collection of old-school female insecurities you think a new dress can solve. We were an easy target for any half-smart sales assistant, and the ones in this shishi suburb were more than half-smart. They were that most dangerous breed, stylish boutique owners encountered in confined spaces. Leopard women. Like the bushfire danger that day, the risk of a regrettable purchase was extreme. It didn't take long. Shop number 1, in fact. 3 of us had completed the cycle of trying on stuff, which can end up making you feel worse than when you came in, thanks to prolonged exposure to angled mirrors. We had put everything back and were dressed and almost out the door when we realised one of our party was missing. It seemed she was still trapped in the fitting rooms with the 2 sales assistants who had installed themselves on the fake Louis-something husband-minding chairs. Moments before, mugging wildly behind the staff, we'd used the coward's way, mine, to advise against the dress she was trying on. She had nodded gratefully and we'd moved off. So why was she still back there? Later, she would explain that she had been brought down by the assistants hunting as a pair. Good leopard, bad leopard. Not that they were evil, just skilled. The good one was encouraging, the bad one displayed the teensiest bit of annoyance at Madame's indecision. The good one was a French woman with a cute accent and a clever way with silver jewellery, and the bad one was someone you wanted to please. They had sensed that the weakest of the pack had been abandoned and was now as vulnerable as a baby antelope bleating on the veldt. Alone, the baby antelope had tottered uncertainly from behind the curtain in the floral dress again, the hectic colours of which she hoped might distract from the lumpy bits and advancing years. You know, I really love that on you, First Leopard said firmly. And so flattering, French Leopard purred. Do you think? Squeaked their prey, unconvinced. You don't think it's a bit too clingy here? Not at all. You have the perfect figure for it. Not everyone can wear that cut. A pause to admire. It is just one of those wonderful go-anywhere pieces you can throw on in a moment, French Leopard continued. Dress it up with some jewellery. Here she produced a necklace she happened to be carrying. Or make it casual, with flats. You are lucky. You have the height. The kill was swift. It's classic but sexy at the same time, said First Leopard. Actually, I brought that dress myself. I just live in it. And it's perfect for travel. She tilted her head thoughtfully. Of course, you've got to be happy with it. But I think it looks fabulous. And so it was that our friend found herself at the cash register with the dress, the necklace, and a credit card, just as she had once agreed to hand over 50 euros to an old Spanish woman outside a cathedral for a blessing, even though she's Jewish. Outside, she told us she knew she was a goner as soon as we'd left her. She agreed the dress wasn't an ideal fit because it wasn't actually her size, but the leopards told her it would be a snack to alter. I don't blame my friend. A lot of capable grown-up females, me included, are suckers for leopard women. Although when I mention this to Frances, she says, "Are you crazy? Why would you care what a saleswoman thinks? Time for therapy." I can only assume she is more highly evolved. Leopard woman is found worldwide. She's the opposite of it's over there somewhere, texting teenage assistant, whose Insta time you are interrupting with your petty needs. Leopard woman, bossy, bullying, charming, stylish, has existed for decades, perhaps millennia, thriving in dim, small arcades. She knows your weaknesses, your vanities, and applies a canny mix of condescension and flattery. It's her job, selling. She has her little ways. When you first walk in, she'll be busy, checking stock lists or organising her daughter's wedding in Rajasthan. You feel safe. You start skimming. You're about to make a break for it when she offers to show you some new stock that would be perfect for your colouring / shape / moment of temporary insanity. You follow like a lapdog. It's like being in a carpet shop in Istanbul. Once they bring out the mint tea, it's all over. Leopard woman has an answer for everything. Too big? Bad, Sean. Leopard woman has an answer for everything. Too big? It's meant to be a loose cut. Too small? It's meant to be quite fitted. Too hideous? It's the look this season. That dress has been walking out the door. In theory, shopping should be about the exchange of money for goods needed, not a barometer of your psychic vulnerability. If you're a man, it probably is just about goods needed. Let's say a man needs a new pair of trousers. He goes into a store. Why, there's a pair of trousers right there. He'll take them. No need to try them on. And no, he doesn't need the salesman's opinion on whether his bum looks big enough. He pays, he leaves, he's content. He doesn't confuse self-esteem and happiness with outerwear, or wrestle with guilt and regret on the trip home, or own a wardrobe full of crazy purchases. No unworn white leather catsuit with Swarovski diamantes for him. When we got back to our holiday house, my friend put on her new dress. "It's not really me," she said, twirling disconsolately. "Return it then." "Oh no, I'd be too embarrassed. I couldn't face those women." I knew what she meant. Maybe it is time we had therapy. I don't think Leopard woman is the one with the problem.